This is Adani back with another reading. Hope everyone is doing well. So let's start off with some general messages for the collective. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know right now. Go ahead and if you have some headphones on, you might want to reduce the volume because I'm about to hit the singing bowl. Okay? Take a deep breath and connect. Take a deep breath and connect your energy to this reading. Thank you, Spirit. So let's see what messages we have for the collective today. As you come in, please give me a like. Share this video to someone who you feel needs the messages. Subscribe to my channel. Help support the channel. Okay? If you enjoy my readings, subscribe. Okay? I always upload the live readings, so if you're on TikTok and you're not on my YouTube and you did get a question answered, you might want to come on over to YouTube and subscribe, okay? So you can hear your messages. So I'm going to start off with the general messages before I get into the questions, okay? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. What messages do you have for the collective spirit? What do you want them to know? We have envy. So there's someone in your energy that is envious, okay? This is given like a coworker. There's someone that is jealous of you. You know, maybe they feel like you have, you know, more money than them, or you make more money than them. They're envious. They feel like you live a luxurious lifestyle. They're envious of the way you dress, the way you carry yourself at work. And they're also envious of you because there's a particular man that is interested in you that they like, but this person is interested in you. So Spirit wants you to be cautious and know that there's someone that's very envious that is in your energy. Okay, this could be at work, this could be in your friends group. There's just someone that's around you that is more like a secret enemy. Okay, so they don't hold your best interest at heart. Okay, you might have an idea of who this person is. Helpless and hopeless. So this person just feels like no matter what they do, you know, they just cannot get their life in order. As you can see, she's wearing like clothes that are faded, that looks like rags. She's unhappy. She's just not happy in her life at all. Okay. No matter what this person does, they always find themselves at a crossroad, they're having roadblocks, obstacles in their life. Whichever path they decide to go on, nothing works out for them. So they just not sure how you always have it together. You know, like, why does everything come to you easily? They just don't understand it. I also feel like you have a new beginning. Maybe they found out that you have this new beginning and they're very jealous, okay? So we have the embrace card. So I feel like you're coming to the end of a cycle, okay? Maybe very soon you will be closing out that cycle with this place or with this group of people and moving on a new journey. There's a new beginning here for you, okay? Sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. So you're becoming more enlightened to information. Your intuition is a lot more heightened now. Okay. What else do you want us to know, Spirit? The Empress card. So like I said, this is why this person feels envious. I mean, look at you. You're the Empress. You're beautiful. You're attractive. You know, I mean, look at these two people. This person compared to this person. There's a clear difference. This person is more vibrant, happy, just you just have this light around you. Okay? So they're jealous about your light, and sorry about my light too. So that's the glare on the cards, but this person is just envious that you have this your aura brings out this light that just attracts people. You're very attractive. You might have friends, you might, get taken out, asked out all the time, and you know, they feel alone. They're lonely in their life, okay? They have nothing to go home to, right? So you have someone that is wishing for your life. It's almost given like someone that kind of like I don't know if you've ever watched that movie Single White Female, right? So this could be somebody that could be really trying to come close to you and act like they're a friend, just to learn things about you. They want to, emulate you or just kind of like see how you do things and copy you. You might notice that this person, if has changed the way they dress, trying to be like you, okay? Dedicated effort. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely at work. This is someone you work with. Okay, this is somebody you work with for sure. So just be careful with coworkers. Okay, this person is sad, depressed. They're focused on all the negative things in their life while you're busy winning. Right? You're busy winning. You're climbing the ladder at work. So you might have had a recent promotion or raise that they felt that they should have received, but they did not. Four of Wands, you have more stability and security in your life. Okay. Things are really flowing in the right direction for you. I'm also getting for someone here that there's a past part, there's someone that is missing you. Okay. That just came through out of nowhere. So there's someone that's missing you as well. This person can't get you off their mind while they're working. They're constantly remembering the good memories that you and them had. Y'all are not together, okay? So this person, I don't know if they're constantly daydreaming and thinking about you. They could be trying to manifest you back, okay? Spirit also wants you to know that a new door has opened up for you, door to personal healing and happiness, okay? So now this month of July is bringing in open doors. These doors were closed before. So doors to healing and happiness. You also have blossom in abundance. So money's coming in, okay? Money's coming in after a time of dedicated effort. This is not money that's just being given to you. You worked hard for this. You did your work. You put your, thanks for the gift, guys. You've put in the effort. You've done your healing, right? You've worked really hard to heal from this past relationship, right? Six of Swords. So you've moved away now and you're ready to you put yourself back out there again after being in solitude for so long, okay? So I see you getting a lot of success and growth. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come on in. Oh, my God. Victories here. So this is a very successful time, okay? Choose your battles came in, but it came in the reverse. So this is goes back to that warning about that envious person in your energy, right? Don't let your walls down. Make sure you have boundaries. Clear boundaries. This is also for the past person that is thinking about you that wants to come back. Make sure you have clear boundaries, right? Because this is in reverse, okay? So these people are coming in with the same energy they had before, right? You need to stand your ground. Don't let your guard down. Angel of strength. You need to definitely have strength and courage to be able to overcome and resist the temptation that's coming towards you, because somebody's coming in and they're coming in fast, okay? This person is going to take action. They've already spent time thinking about you, missing you. They're ready to take action. They might try to come in and offer you something. This person could be an earth sign person, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus masculine person. So they're coming in to try to offer you some type of gift, okay? To get back into your life again, to get back into your energy. They know they can't come in empty-handed. They know that you're not going to be here for the okie doke anymore. So they're going to come in like I said, maybe this person came into a lot of money. So they're going to come in and try to impress you with that, okay? This person could be a Taurus or have Taurus in their chart somewhere. Okay? So, and they're going to probably want to try to come and offer you, like a higher level of commitment this time, right? The Sun. So they feel like you're the one that brings their happiness, their joy, their healing. You're the sun in their life. They've been in darkness this whole time and they want to come back to the sun. Okay? They want to move things in a positive direction, bring love back into this relationship. This person has been in solitude for a while. They've been by themselves trying to, figure out what they did wrong, how they fumbled someone like you, because you're the Empress, right? And even if you're a masculine person, you're an Empress or Emperor, someone that is the full package, right? Someone that is the full package. This person is done fighting. They're done with the arguments. They don't want to argue anymore. They want peace. What else do you want us to know, Spirit? Wow. So this person is coming in. They're coming in with the angel of love. They've been praying. They've been hoping. They've been, just chanting over and over your name, trying to call you back in. With the judgment card, this person wants to come back. They want you to take them back. They want this relationship to come back to life and grow into something really strong. They feel like they've done their healing with the star card. They feel like they've healed. They've released themselves from whatever toxic energy they were in before. That's what they feel, okay? So, just know that that's definitely coming in for you, okay? So you will have to make a decision when this happens. You're going to have to decide. You'll be at a crossroad, not sure of which direction you should go, okay? Thank you, guys. So that's what I got with that. I'm going to get some messages from my Deviant Tarot. Let's see what we can get from the Tarot. What messages do you have for the collective from the Tarot? If I'm taking too long, feel free to send a donation to get your question answered quicker. What messages do you have for the collective, Spirit? The Queen of Pentacles. So definitely, like I said, money's coming in. You're the Queen of Pentacles. So there's something you've been working hard and down. Money's definitely coming in. You have the Ace of Wands. There's a new beginning. There's a creative beginning that's definitely coming in for you. Something that you're going to give birth to. So this could be some type of creative project, you know, you've been working on, you're gonna be able to launch it very soon. I don't know what it is that you've been working on, but it's definitely coming to pass. Ace of Pentacles. Oh my God, money's looking good. Money is looking good. Money's looking good for you. So this is a very, very prosperous time for you. Like I said, that past person wants to come back in. They want to come back in. They've already been kind of keeping an eye on you, right? They're still in your energy. They want to come back in from the cold. Okay? So the past person has been lurking, right? Still keeping an eye on you. They're in regrets over whatever they did. They're in regrets.
Thank you for the gifts, guys.
They didn't listen to, when you tried to tell them your truth. They weren't trying to hear it then. But now they remember every word you told them. They want to come back in and have a new beginning and try to make things right with you. The Moon card. So there's a lot of things that, I feel like this person thought that they were playing you, like a puppet. They thought they had things under control, but whatever they did was revealed. You saw something, okay? Or someone saw something and revealed to you, okay? Nine of Cups. So you got wishes fulfillment. Wish fulfillment. So something you've been wishing for. But this person is definitely coming in to have a conversation with you. They want to get some things off their chest. Okay? So be expecting to hear from someone. Someone you dealt with from the past. The Judgment card. Judgment card came out in the other day. So someone's definitely trying to come back. They've heard the call, right? They've heard the call. They're probably going to come back begging for forgiveness. See? They're coming back to beg for forgiveness. Maybe you're going to try to hold back and resist this temptation, okay? It's not going to be an easy thing for you because at some point in your life, you really had love for this person. The Star card, so healing is here, okay? This is an opportunity to heal, this situation. Or maybe this person has really redeemed themselves, Maybe this person has really redeemed themselves. The Sun card is here. So that's also a very positive card. So there is, maybe it's not a bad idea to give them another chance. The Sun card. So that's joy, that's success, that's positivity. Okay? Page of Pentacles. So you should get that message very soon, okay? You should get either a text message or a phone call or something like that. You will get that very soon. All right. I love my Deviant Tarot because they bring the tea. They bring the tea. They bring the tea. All right. So let's see. Where are you watching me from? What's your zodiac sign? Let's see. Where are you watching me from? What we got?
Fort Worth, Texas.
Fort Worth, Texas. A lot of Texas. Alabama. Virgo. Okay. Taurus in the house. Hello. Cancer. Michigan.
Alabama, Michigan.
Wow. Watching from New York. Gemini. Okay.
Happy birthday.
I got it. Happy birthday, Gemini.
And Cancer.
Are we still in? We're still in Gemini. No, we just moved into Cancer. So hope you had a good birthday season, Gemini. Who else do we have? We have a Sag. Oregon, Aries, North Carolina. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. So let's get started with some questions.
All right.
Now we got the energy moving, right? We got the energy moving.
Thank you, Renee, for the gift.
Hello,
She
Renee.
she asked, will her ex D ever forgive her?
Okay, D.
Yeah.
All right, Divine Spirit. Ooh, cards. The cards were ready. Divine Spirit, will D ever forgive Renee?
Mm-hmm.
Will D ever forgive Renee? Will D forgive Renee? Will D forgive Renee? Will D forgive Renee? Give me a like as you come in, guys. Will D forgive Renee? Hmm. We got the Tower, the King of Pentacles, and the Magician card. Ace of Swords, so he definitely found out something. Something was revealed. Tower card, something very like sudden. Ooh. Hmm. I don't know if somebody's I'm seeing some signs here. So he what he found out about you was very like shocking for him with the Tower card and the Lovers. So, he look at the snake biting him on the leg. So this is giving me the energy like he really had feelings for you, but he felt like as you're loving, he felt like he was dealing with you, but then you betrayed him, with the snake. So right now, he's not he's still in this, he's still remembering this shocking thing that happened. So right now is a no, okay? Because it's still kind of fresh in his mind, right? He had this passion for you, but you bit him. You were a snake. That's how he sees you, okay? Um he's at a crossroads about you with the King of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. He's not sure if he should, you know consider taking you back, or he's thinking about it. He's at a crossroads. Okay, so right now he's not, but eventually he's going to revisit this situation and try to decide. Okay, so for now, he's the Magician card. He wants to be by himself. He feels like he was manipulated, okay? This is how he feels, okay? This is how he feels. He feels very like haunted, disturbed, angry, okay? He doesn't even it's almost given like just ashamed or something like that. But I do feel like healing is going to be restored at some point. Okay, he needs time with the Star card. And also Spirit is also calling for you, because with the Star card, it's kind of like have hope, have faith, trust in a higher power, ask for forgiveness, and then that's all you can do. Right now, he's going to hold back from communicating with you with the Strength card. He's going to hold back the temptation because he still desires you and has emotions for you, but he's still very like in this energy. So he's angry. You really kind of messed up his head in this situation. So he needs to heal from this. He needs to heal. So he has to go through that process. So I would say kind of leave him alone right now. Give him time to heal. He's still dealing with pain. You see the pain written up here? Pain. He's still dealing with pain. Okay? So he needs time to get out of this states that he's in right now. Like if he hears your name, he will go, ah, he was very upset. He's angry. He needs time. Don't just leave him alone, but pray. This is not funny. That's just how he feels. I'm sorry I'm dramatic, but just sometimes I'm not able to break it down in words, but you know what I mean. Give it time. He's going to come around. He needs time to heal. But when that time comes, you need to be in a place where you sincerely Ask for forgiveness from the heart. And he's going to know it's from the heart. He's going to know. So that's your answer. Next question.
Keisha wants to know if Jermaine. Oh, thank you for the gifts, Keisha.
Thanks for the gifts, Keisha.
She wants to know if Jermaine will reach out on her birthday.
Okay. Divine Spirit, will Jermaine reach out to Keisha on her birthday? Will Jermaine reach out to Keisha on her birthday? Will Jermaine reach out to Keisha on her birthday?
The comments are not filtered. All comments are visible.
Okay, so you have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups has no on it. And then you have a Ace of Wands with a yes as the overall energy. So I don't know when your birthday is, but
she's a Cancer.
Oh, you're a Cancer. Seven of Cups, so that's 7. So
I feel like he's not sure yet if he wants.
He's in his mind. He's in the clouds. You know, 7 of Cups. You see all the clouds, all these cups. He's like, you know, there's a lot of options. There's a lot of things that are presented to him, okay? So choices, a lot of choices, multiple possibilities. So I guess he's one of those people that has a hard time making decisions, right? But I think that he's going to definitely make a choice, okay? With the Ace of Wands. So that has a yes. So after this part of being like, it might not be exactly on your birthday that he'll reach out, because there's a no on this with the 7 of Cups. He might be entertaining other options at that time, but then again, he will come back and present you with this, you know, new beginning, which is a wand, Ace of Wands. So you might be interested in something more physical. Next question.
Coralie, thank you for the gift.
Thank you for the gift.
She asks, will her crush come back next week at the gym so she can make a move?
Will her crush come back to the gym next week?
Thank you for the gift, Coralie.
Thanks for the gift, Coralie. See, the reason why I am my energy went like that is it's almost like my guides, that's their reaction, because spirit does not really honor all this timing, you know. And when you put a timing and a cap on something, it just, to me, it can create an obstacle or a blockage to the energy. Will he come back to the gym next week? I don't know, because, you know, energy changes. This is just the energies for today. Next week, anything can happen that will make him not come to the gym, right? He can come to the gym. He might have the intentions to come to the gym, and then maybe a family member has an emergency to where he can't come to the gym. You see what I'm saying? Because there's so many people's energies that are involved here. So, you know, this is a possibility. So you don't want to put a time in. You can say, will I have the opportunity to connect with him or something like that? That's more open. You got to leave things open for the universe to make changes, okay? So give me the question again.
Coraline wants to know if her crush will come back to the gym so she can make a move.
Will Carly's crush come back to the gym so she can make a move? I mean, he's definitely going back to the gym because he goes to the gym regularly. Will he come back to the gym so Corley can make a move? Yes, King of Swords. He will, okay? And if you make a move, he'll be open to it. He likes to talk. So just make a move, okay? You got the Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to work out in your favor, okay? It's kind of destined for you guys to meet. It's destined for y'all to connect. So it's going to be positive. So make a move. If he's not going to make one first, go ahead and make a move. He'll have a conversation with you. He's open to it. Next question.
Maria asks, does Tim have feelings for her?
Okay. Divine Spirit, does Tim have feelings for Maria? You're welcome. Thanks for the gift. Does Tim have feelings for Maria? 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 It says yes. Three of Cups. He, it looks like he wants to reunite with you. Okay, I don't know if y'all went through a situation where, you know, because somebody has a wall up, and it could be you. There was some type of battle, or like, you know, maybe you guys had an issue before, okay, but somebody just feels like it was, you know, something happened where you have a wall up, but they definitely want to reunite and, you know, bring this situation, maybe celebrate something or reunite with you or take you out. You know, he's a friend, or maybe you friend zoned him or something, right? But he definitely wants to connect with you this Cancer season with the Chariot card. He's going to want to move things forward if you allow him to. Two of Cups, like I said, he wants to date you. You see love there. He definitely wants to take this to another level. He's romantically into you. Okay? He has feelings for you. He wants to move forward. I don't know, like I said, you could be on a defensive, maybe defending yourself, blocking him or something. I don't know if he did something wrong in the past, Seven of Swords, or you don't trust him. Maybe he's lied before or done something underhanded, right? Maybe he hurt you before. But he wants to reunite with you after a situation that has caused you to not trust him or, you know, open up to him anymore. He still has feelings for you. Next question.
Paige wants to know if her husband will really get the divorce paper.
Will her husband really get the divorce papers?
Yeah.
Divine Spirit, will Paige's husband serve her divorce papers? 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 Sorry, Paige. I wish I had a different answer, but I have the Knight of Wands with a yes on it. Thank you. So he's definitely taking action. Okay, so he's gonna do something. He's gonna serve. It's given that he's gonna take action, right? You also have the Nine of Wands. He's tired of whatever ongoing battles. He feels like he's the wounded warrior. I don't know if you're on YouTube or TikTok. Okay, so he feels like he's the wounded warrior, like he just can't, he's surrendering, he's giving up, he can't fight anymore. He feels like he can't fight about this anymore. He wants, it's almost like he's conflicted because right now he's wants to take action really fast because the Knight of Wands is the fastest moving knight, right? But now he's looking in a different direction, you know. Maybe he feels he's going to take his time doing it, maybe hopefully trying to see if something changes. Excuse me. And I just started coughing. So it's almost like
He feels like you guys are going in two different directions with the knights like facing opposite areas. And it seems like he's like rushing for this divorce because there's something that he's trying to get to immediately. But it looks like he's gonna hit some type of roadblock that slows him down though, wherever he's trying to go.
yeah, so one of you is an earth sign. Maybe he's a fire sign, or you're a fire sign. He's an earth sign. But you see that these two knights are going in opposite directions, right? So y'all are definitely, he feels like this situation, y'all are not on the same page. He feels there's constant fights and arguments, and he just wants to surrender. He feels like he can't do it anymore. I don't know if you guys fight over money, fight over if there's children. I don't know, but there's something that he just doesn't want to deal with anymore. He could also have a energy where he's adventurous and you know likes to go go be free and have adventures or something, and just wants to just you know get out of a commitment and not that kind of thing. So yes, is the energy right now is that he will take action with filing the serving you the papers, right? um yeah, that's what I'm getting right now. Next question.
Reno wants to know what Sala is thinking about.
Reno wants to know.
Rano wants to know what Salah is thinking about.
Okay, what they're thinking about. Let me see, which deck should I go with? Let me see. Let's see what Salah is thinking about. 1 second.
Thanks for the heart, me.
Thanks for the heart. Spirit.
Thanks for the gifts, guys. The skip gift of the night is the dolphin pinned at the top of the screen. You want to succeed the line.
I'm gonna go with my handy dandy deviant tarot. I just feel called to use it. Okay, Divine Spirit, what is Salah thinking about? Is it thinking about you or just their thoughts, period? Just want me to just go in there. Let me just take a flight into their head real
Let's
quick.
Just pick their brain really quick.
They're thinking about ice cream. What do you, I mean, what do you, about you, I guess. Okay. Let's see what Salah thinks about you.
I'm curious to know what you're thinking about right now.
Yeah, let me just start checking and seeing what people are thinking about. Is it a love person? Let me use my messages of love.
What you said about us.
Okay, now we're talking.
There you go.
Now we're talking, because I was like thinking about Divine Spirit. What is Salah thinking about? What is Salah thinking about Reina? Reina, right?
Yeah.
Sala.
Show us what Salah is thinking about Reina that they're not saying. What are they thinking about? Rhino?
Rano.
Rano. What is Salah thinking about Rano? What does Salah think about Rano without that they're not saying to them? Ooh, this fell out. Unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss. So I don't know if y'all were kind of working together on a project. Y'all could have been working together. Is it TikTok or YouTube?
TikTok.
Okay, maybe you guys were studying together or working on something together, right? So they feel like you guys have unfinished business, that they're going to definitely do something with you again, okay? Right now, they're in a place of detachment. They're in their own zone. It says, I had to let this go so I can clear my mind. So Salah is the type of person that gets, detaches and goes within, maybe they're a type of person that meditates. They like to be alone sometimes. Sometimes they'll just detach and be to themselves, okay? Not in a negative way. That's just how they get their... Maybe when they detach, it makes people feel like they don't care or they're not, interested. But that's just something that they do. They could have some type of religious. That's just what they do. You have reveal. I says I want to tell you the truth. So, like I said, there's something religious that they do because this is some type of church area. I'm not saying they're a Christian, but they could go to a temple, they could go to a mosque. They detach to go within and connect with whatever they believe in. So they have the time when they're connected, and then they have the time when they're not. So mend, I want to fix our connection. So clearly you guys have broken off. There was a breakup, detachment. So I guess it's a romantic breakup. There's something revealed, there's something they want to tell you. So I don't know if you guys have a different belief system or something that they do or they worship that you might not be happy about. But we have damage. We're both hurting from this. So maybe you found out something. You found out something. And being that this is like some type of church, I don't know if you found out that they had a relationship or, they a marriage or they were involved. There was definitely chemistry. They felt very attracted to you. It says, I've never felt a passion this intense. But confusion, I feel unclear about where we stand. So they're also confused, just like you're confused. Okay? You have runner, so they could be running away from you. I don't want to run anymore. So when they detach, they just want to get away to have their peace. I don't know if they regret something. I wish this never happened. It says dishonesty, by lying, I ripped us apart. So they wish something never happened. Okay? So they ran away just to get away, to get their mind clear. Okay? So that's what I have. Next question.
Okay, on YouTube, Shataria says, hello, Auntie Adani.
Hi, Shataria. How are you?
She asks that she would like to know the time frame of when the no contact situation will break between her and her soulmate.
Okay. Let's get our timing. Okay, so she wants to know the timing for when the no contact will break.
Yeah.
Divine Spirit, when will Shataria's no contact break? When would she hear from her soulmate? When will she hear from her soulmate, Spirit? When will she hear from her soulmate? Ooh. Okay, so we got the Four of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. So Four of Pentacles, let's start with that. Pentacles tend to be the... hopefully it won't be that long. January 10th to January 19th. Because the Pentacles are the slowest, okay? So you have the Four of Pentacles, which is someone that is like... You see, he's right now, he's not open, okay? You see, he's covered his heart with this pentacle. He's also got 2 feet on pentacles and a pentacle on his head. So it's almost like shielding himself, right? So he's shielding himself. He's protecting himself. He's not letting you in his energy. This could be something that could take a little time, okay? And Pentacles is considered like a long time. So we got January. 5 of Swords. He still feels like this is like a no-win situation, like it's a lost cause. That's just his attitude now. He's also having inner conflict in his head. He goes back and forth, like maybe one day he'll say, he might think about you and be like, oh, maybe I should reach out. Then next moment he's changed and like, no, it's just gonna end up like this. It's just gonna end up with arguments.
I feel like he also feels like she's not open to reconciliation. Like he's not still sure where she stands with the Five of Swords.
Yeah, because it's given like he wants to offer. You got the Knight of Cups as the outcome. So he feels like your energy, no contact. I don't know if you've tried to reach out and what happened, because you might want to try and reach out If he's not reaching out, because the Knight of Cups is here, this is an offer of love. So, maybe he feels like you're not going to be open to him. And if you're not blocked, you can try and reach out and see if you're not blocked, because you have the Knight of Cups. He might accept this cup of love. And just let him know, because you also have the Star card here,
Yeah.
which is a sign of hope. So this situation still has hope. So maybe you should just take this risk. It's like jumping off a cliff. So you don't know how it's going to end. You could land on water or you can land on some rocks. We don't know till you take that leap of faith.
Right.
But Spirit is saying, have faith. Have faith. There's still a chance that y'all can heal this situation, right? With the healing card. And also Aquarius season will be a very good time.
I was also gonna say Scorpio season.
Or Scorpio. Okay. Where do you see Scorpio here? With the Knight of
The Knight of Cups.
the Knight of Cups. So I would say let this hot girl summer pass, right? It's hot. Wait till things kind of cool down, the weather cools down. Scorpio season is also a good time for transformation, because the star card, she's naked, right? So that would be a good time to come and be transparent, be vulnerable with your emotions, and he will be more receptive to hear, because time has passed. And remember, time heals all wounds. So give it time. Around that Scorpio all the way to Aquarius season is a very good time to take this leap of faith. Okay? And if he's involved with anyone right now, he would have walked away from that situation and be more open to you. Okay? That's what I have, Shataria.
Period.
On TikTok, Roshan wants to know if his relationship with P will be successful.
Rashawn?
Yes.
Okay. Divine Spirit, will Rashawn's relationship with P be more successful? Will Rashawn's relationship with P be more successful? Would Rashawn's relationship with P be more successful? Will Rashawn's relationship with P be more successful? Eight of Wands, you got a yes. So there's going to be action. But the ending is not going to be that great. I don't know. We got the Empress card. So I don't know if there's a mother here, or if there's I don't know if there's a baby mama around, or there's a female that's influencing this situation. Okay. But there's definitely a feminine energy in the picture. Be more successful. They're still kind of defensive, or they will be on the defense due to someone trying to, make a break for it or do something underhanded. Okay? So be more successful. I'm not seeing that. I see possibly that there will be someone that's going to try to be dishonest, cheating, lies, deceit, and then, someone that's going to be blocked or fighting them off, defending themselves. That's what I have. Next question.
Christine on TikTok asks, will she meet Manny soon?
Will she meet Manny soon?
Yes.
Okay. Divine Spirit, will Christine meet Manny soon? 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 Three of Wands. Oh no, Two of Wands, sorry. Eight of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. So you have a maybe, a no, and a maybe. Under the deck, you gotta know. So I don't know if Manny is... Okay, the question is, will she meet him soon? So you haven't physically met him, looks like. Maybe this is somebody you're interacting with online, or I guess. There's a restriction here. Maybe they're not able to, maybe there's going to be something that's going to restrict them from seeing you or meeting with you soon. Okay, some balance has to be restored first. This person is experiencing this type of energy, so maybe they're going to experience something in their life that's going to keep them stuck or cause some delays. So they're going to experience something, some type of Ten of Swords situation. Could be like something negative, I mean, look at it, right? And it's going to cause some delays. Hopefully they won't go to prison or jail or something. But they're going to be restricted from seeing you, so they won't be able to meet you right away because they're going to go through some type of negative situation. They might not even tell you about it, but it's going to put them in a place where they're stuck. Next question. Thanks,
Fenty Barbie. Thank you so much.
Fenty Barbie.
She said, like, she brought us halfway to our goal.
Yes, Fenty Barbie. Thank you. Many blessings to you. Thank you so much. What's her question?
Drop your question in the chat.
Drop your question.
Wow.
We're going to knock whoever is in the way out. While we wait for Fenty Barbie's question. Huh?
I think.
Wow. Thank you. Many blessings to you. Many blessings. Tenfold. Thank all the love. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Oh my goodness. Wow. Thank you, Fenty Barbie. Thank you. You're awesome. Ooh. Well, drop your question, okay? Drop your question, love. So while we wait for Fenty's question, we'll take another one while we wait.
All right. Sarah wants to know if Lewis has been trying to forget about her.
Okay. Divine Spirit, has Lewis tried to forget about?
We got her question.
Okay. Fenty question. Ask. Okay.
Shayna, which is Fenty Barbie, she asks, is her ex-fling Kadeen currently pulling on her energy?
Okay. Divine.
She said she can wait.
Okay. Shayna is my ex-fling. Shayna is my ex-fling Kadeen currently pulling my energy. Divine Spirit, is Shayna's ex Kadeen pulling on her energy? Is Shayna's ex pulling on her energy? Shayna's ex pulling on her energy. Is he pulling on her energy? Queen of Wands jumped out. Is he pulling on her energy? Is Kadeen pulling on Shayna's energy? Ooh. So I see he's out in the cold. He's stuck in his mind about you. He cannot move forward. He cannot move forward at all. He wants to come back in. Okay? So this is how he feels. He feels he cannot move forward. He's stuck in his head. In fact, he could be like daydreaming. He can't see nothing else but you right now, okay? So he wants to come in and make this cup of love offer with the King of Cups, right? It's almost like he's trying to manifest you back. He could be stalking you too. He could be stalking you. So you got the Seven of Cups with the Two of Wands. So this is someone that is at a crossroads, holding the world in his hand, trying to manifest. That's given like a manifesting type of energy. So this is given like visualizing in his mind, trying to, pull you in so you can try to allow him to come back in from the cold. Okay? Maybe he wants you to be stuck with him. He could even be trying to bind you too. That's given like a binding energy. So he wants to, the King of Cups is someone that likes to he likes to woo you. He's going to try to use soft sweet words, maybe, tell you all this wonderful things like you're beautiful, you're this, you're that. So he could be trying to come in with an apology. Okay. So he's been watching you, he's been keeping tabs, some type of way he sees you, focused on you, and trying to change destiny, trying to change things in his favor. So he could be using the power of visualization to do that. If he knows anything about law of attraction, where you can just visualize what you want and it will come to you. Okay. So he wants you to be in a place where you will let him back into your life again. Okay. He feels like he's abandoned, right? And he doesn't know, he can't make any moves. Maybe you have him on block or something like that. So he has to use his mind, just try to, maybe looking at your pictures and then visualizing things about you or doing something to you to get that message to you to release him and allow him to come back into your life. That's what I'm getting. Let me see.
What's that?
He's super weird.
What's because of your phone?
My alarm. So he's super weird.
Ooh,
Yeah.
the alarm going off.
Careful.
My alarm just went off. So that's
Oh.
part of your message, Fenty.
Please be careful.
So be careful because I did get stalking cards.
Yeah.
Okay? He's watching you
I don't like that.
and he knows how to use his mind. He be having some strange thoughts about you. And some people can use, it's given like sex magic,
Yeah.
where they they can like play with themselves thinking about you, and literally that is magic. So just be careful, protect your energy. I would say just make sure you have your protection up, do cleansings, spiritual baths and things like that, just to disconnect yourself and detach your energy from him. Okay? But right now he's very focused on you. It's almost like obsessed. He can't even, I don't know,
Yeah.
because he's with the Eight of Swords
Yeah.
and the Five of Pentacles. So I don't know if did y'all date?
She said they were a fling, but he feels like trapped by the thought of her. It seems.
Yeah, he's stuck like in your energy and can't see anything else. He's completely focused. See how he's focused on you? Focused. So I would say just cleanse your energy, make sure your protection is up. But he's able to see something. He could be on one of your social medias under a fake account, some type of way, or be friends with your friends on, like, let's say if you're on Facebook, he can be a friend to one of your friends and get to see things you're doing through that means. Okay. So things like that. Okay. Some people really know how to work the internet and can get in and do some certain things. So just be careful. Watch your energy. Okay. Next question.
Sarah wants to know if Lewis has been trying to forget about her.
Okay.
Louise.
Divine Spirit. If Lewis has been trying to forget about her.
Louise.
Okay. Divine Spirit, has Luis been trying to forget about Sarah? 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 Yes, he has. He's been trying to forget about you. He's been trying to focus on a new beginning, but he's having a hard time. He's having a hard time with the Nine of Wands. So he's trying his best to have a wall up. He could have you on block. Okay. He's trying to focus on someone new that he's trying to date right now. Okay. And right now, this is his position towards you. Very cold. Very cold. So that's what I have, Sarah. Next question.
On YouTube.
Okay.
Angel. 1 second.
I only have a YouTube question.
We've had a couple. She asked. Well, it looks like she retracted it. Okay. Well, back to TikTok.
Just ask her, get another YouTube question.
We answered all the ones.
Oh, okay.
Gala asks, should I trust Brian?
Gale?
Mm-hmm.
Divine Spirit, should Gale trust Brian? 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 Ooh, you got 2 cards. So, it's kind of weird, okay? So you have the Knight of Cups with the yes on it, okay? So he wants to come in and make you an offer, right? But you have the Page of Swords with a no and the 5 of Wands with the no. So it's like, your question was, should you trust Brian? You got 2 no's and 1 yes. So I'm going to go with the no because, yes, he wants to date you. Yes, he wants to make a romantic proposal. But it's going to end up in drama and negativity, okay? So something's going to happen between you and him to where, there's going to be, maybe he's going to do something, or say something underhanded or something you don't like that's going to end up in you guys having arguments or some type of conflict or disagreement where he's still going to have to come in and try to apologize, right? So it's up to you. At the end of the day, there will be drama and fights and arguments. I'm not talking about physical fights, like arguments and negativity. And the Page of Swords, so it's almost given like he's childish, right? Because you have the Page of Swords, you have a Page of Cups, so it's very childish, immature energy.
Okay. Brianna wants to know if EN is coming back to her.
Okay. Divine Spirit, is EN coming back to Brianna? Is EN coming back to Brianna? Is EN returning to Brianna? Is EN returning to Brianna? Is EN returning to Brianna? Yeah. Brianna.
Thanks for the gifts.
Yes, 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 he is. He's returning. I mean, it's taken a little time because we have the Knights of Pentacles. And remember, they're the slowest knight in the deck. They take their time. But the good thing about the Knight of Pentacles is that when they do come, they're here to stay. He wants a new beginning. He feels very, very inspired now. This new spark, attraction for you right now is just like he can't stop thinking about you in a romantic way, physically, and he wants success in this relationship with the 6 of Wands. Okay, so you're going to hear from him very soon. When I say there's a lot of passion, though, there's a lot of passion. I don't know if he's an attention seeker. There's a slight warning here, though. There's a slight warning. He does like attention, okay? He does like attention. So okay, let me say what I really want to say right now. He has a very strong sexual appetite. If you're not able to keep up with that, if you're not able to give him what he likes a lot of, don't you see all this orange and red?
Oh, yeah.
Fire, fire, fire. If you're not able to give him this, he's going to go seek it some outside because he likes a lot of, he's going to want to go. And I don't know if you're up to that. So you just have to be ready. Take your vitamins, go to the gym, work out. This is what you should expect. Okay. All right.
Sharon asks, does Jennifer want to get back together romantically?
Does Jennifer want to get back together? Somebody says, how do I get a reading?
Drop your question in the chat.
How do I? You want a personal reading? My information's in the bio. You can send me an email. Okay. I would love to schedule something one on one with you. Okay. My
For a personal reading, you can book Adani on Etsy at Adani Creations.
my info is in the bio. My Etsy shop is there. My email address is there. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's get their question first.
Banna, if you could just drop your question in the chat one more time for us.
As we wait for Banna to drop her question, because they take first place now, we'll take a question while I'm waiting for Banna. We'll give me a quick question real quick.
Okay. Did you answer? Does Jennifer want to get back to with Sharon?
Does Jennifer want to get back with Sharon? Okay. Divine Spirit, does Jennifer want to get back with Sharon? Does Jennifer want to get back with Sharon?
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Does Jennifer want to get? Does Jennifer want to get back with Sharon? Somebody leaving a message? Does Jennifer want to get back with Sharon?
What do you mean?
Yes. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Right off the bat, we got the Judgment card. That's somebody that wants to come back. They want to bring this back, this situation that died, that ended, back to life. They want to move this situation from a negative situation to positive, okay? Maybe something, they found out something was revealed, something was exposed about somebody, but they've taken the time to reflect. I feel like this person has been to themselves, reflecting on the situation, soul searching, right? They've been single, had time to think about it. They're content with being single, but for some reason they feel like you're their soulmate. They feel like you're their soulmate. So it's almost like they're happy being single, but they feel like you're their soulmate. There's something about you that they feel it's like a divine connection. You see the two people and then the angel in the middle. So that's why they feel like you're meant to be in their life and they're meant to be in your life. They want to give to this situation again. I feel like this person has been in a place of sadness and regret over this, this relationship. Whatever that happened between you guys, they are regret. They want a new beginning, okay? They want you guys to, heal this situation, forgive each other, and, get back together.
Okay.
Next question.
Banana, and her name is Louisa.
Okay.
Thank you for your gift again.
Thanks,
asks,
Louisa.
Will Ivan and her reconcile?
Okay. Divine Spirit, will Louisa, right? Will Louisa and Ivan reconcile? 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 So we got the Five of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. So I feel like you guys did have a relationship here with the Four of Pentacles, right? Maybe you all lived together. It was a stable relationship at one point, but something happened where there was a loss. Five of Cups is given like, you asked, would you guys reconcile? There's a no on it right now. Okay. This person is still in a lot of grief, sadness over this loss. They're still in this type of energy, right? So they're still focused on the things that didn't work out between you and them. They could be very emotional about this. Whatever that happened, they're still like focused on the negative, okay? So the King of Swords wants the truth, right? They want the truth. They're all about, the communication. They just want to have, they're the type of person that they do a head over heart decision. So They're here for, they just want to hear straight from the, from the horse's mouth, what is the real, what happened, whatever, they just want to know the truth. I feel like this person, um, after a period of this sadness and grieving, they're going to want to come in and want you guys to have a conversation, okay? And that's going to happen probably very soon, right? And they will probably want to move things back into the situation where you guys are back in a relationship again. Right now, they're still focused on the negative. Give it time. If they do decide to have that conversation with you, I would say go ahead and be completely vulnerable and open and give straight truth, okay? Don't hold back. Don't hold back with the strength card. There was a, whatever that happened, whatever betrayal, backstabbing that caused this person to move on, okay? Y'all just have to have a conversation. They want this relationship because at one point you guys were very happy because you see the two people, their home, their celebration. They miss those good things. They miss they feel very nostalgic over you. There's love here with the Ace of Cups. There's love. So this can actually be fixed. Okay? So it's just going to be based on the communication. You have to, I don't know if you need to explain something or if he needs to explain something to you because somebody betrayed someone in this relationship. Okay? With the Empress card, I don't know if you are the mother of his children or you have a child for him or if there was a woman, but this situation can actually grow back to get after this situation where y'all are on the outs. So after him mourning and focused on the negative, just give it time. He's going to come back to have a conversation with you to get down to the truth. The truth will come out on the table and then you guys will reconcile.
It's one of those has to fall apart to fall together.
It has to fall apart to fall together. I like that. So it has to, yeah. Yeah. Maybe after you guys being on the outs, he realizes that you're his empress, you're home, and then want to come back together again. But right now it's focused on the negative things. So you guys are going to have a conversation. He's going to make a head over a heart decision. And then it's going to come back.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, dear.
Nini asks, how is Cody feeling about her at the moment?
Mimi or Nini?
Nini.
Okay. How is Cody feeling?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's get some. Divine Spirit, how does Cody feel about Mimi? How does Cody feel about Mimi?
Nini.
Nini?
Like Nini Leaks.
How does Cody feel about Nini? 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 Overwhelmed. It says the stress from this is draining me. So he feels overwhelmed. Maybe it's almost like you encumber his, how can I say, you take over his mind. You're in his head. He feels very like, oh my God. Irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. Something happened between you two where, I don't know if he feels I messed up the good things in my life sometimes. He feels like whenever he gets something really good or someone really good, he'll do something that messes it up. He's blaming himself for something, Nene. He's blaming himself for something. It says escape. I left when things got hard. So he might have this person has a way of when things get too overwhelming for them, they just run away. They're like a runner. I left when things get hard. They will detach. So he's one of those that doesn't know how to cope with, his emotions or, certain things will just overwhelm them and they just have to get away, right? It says unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss. So he knows that you guys are not done. Okay, he's gonna come back. It says reminiscing, reminiscing. So you're in his head, like I said. He's remembering you. He's thinking about you. He said, "I miss our inside jokes," and there could have been some gossip. I am afraid of what other people will think. So maybe he's worried about what. Oh, that just jumped off the thing. He ran off. He just took off.
She said, well, she said a few things. She said he did. She loves him, and she still does, but she sees it's not their time, maybe, and she feels like he hates her, even though she might be being a little dramatic. But they haven't spoken in a while.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, he does seem very avoidant.
Yeah.
So.
But he does feel like there is unfinished business, okay? Even though he's not around you, right? Just know he's always thinking about you. This is just what he does. When it gets too hot, he escapes. He escapes. So, but there's a soul contract between you and him. It says the lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. So maybe, there's a reason why, you all got together. Sometimes people come in each other's lives to teach each other's lessons. Not all soulmates are meant to be with us, for the long run. They're there to teach us lessons because life is just a school. We're here to learn lessons. And we have so many soulmates. And there's certain things that we're meant to learn from each other. And some people are your karmic experience where you needed to meet in this life to resolve past life contracts and things that y'all had. So maybe, this was something that was just destined to happen. Maybe it wasn't meant for you guys to be together for the long run. Okay. But I feel like you're going to hear from him again because he feels that it's unfinished business. You also have unappreciated. He felt unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. So I don't know what happened between you and him, but he felt unappreciated. So
good luck, Minnie.
Good luck to you.
Christina asks, will she be struggling at the bank job if she got the job?
Okay. Divine Spirit, will Christina struggle at the bank job if she gets the job? So yes, she hasn't gotten a job.
She hasn't got it yet, but she's saying, earlier she was asking, will she be good at it if she got it?
Wow. Of all the questions you can ask me today about what's going on in your life, this is what you came up with.
I don't know.
Okay. How about will you get the job? Let's start there. Let's start with, will Christina get the bank job? Then we'll go from there. Okay. Will Christina get the bank job?
Fingers crossed.
Will Christina get this bank job? Will Christina get the bank job? So it says no, right? So I feel like they're going to review some things. They're going to review some things about you. And it says no, but I feel like you're going to get offered another job, a different job, because you do have an offer here, okay? But it's something else. I feel like with the bank job, you might need to do more research. Maybe learn more about like that particular institution and how they do things so that when you do interview with them, you can answer the questions with more knowledge, right? And have like more confidence when you're answering the questions, okay? Because there are certain things that they look for. And because these people are very, very fair with all the people that are applying. So they're going to go for those that they feel have more experience and are more knowledgeable. So I would say be more. You have a no right now, but this no is going to turn into a yes once you do your work. Okay, as far as like researching that particular bank, because all banks are different with the way they do things. So just make sure you know about the establishment and how they do things, and then you're going to get the job offer and you're going to do well. Okay, so it's all about the confidence, knowing the market, knowing the knowledge, and being able to answer the questions, and you should do fine. Next question.
Natalia wants to know what are R's intentions towards her when they reconcile.
Okay. Divine Spirit, what is R's intentions to Natalia? What are R's intentions towards Natalia? What are our... You're welcome. What are R's intentions towards Natalia? Thank you, thank you. What are R's intentions towards Natalia when they reconcile? What are R's intentions towards Natalia when they reconcile?
His name is Jack.
Oh.
Oh, really?
She wrote R Jack. It's okay. We got it.
Oh, let me shuffle again. Read the questions fully, please.
Well, she read it. That's what she had in there. I don't know.
Okay, what are Jack's intentions when they reconcile? What are Jack's intentions when they reconcile with Natalia? What are Jack's intentions, Spirit, when they reconcile with Natalia? What are Jack's... What's this new mess? Anyway, I'll read those messages later. Okay, so we got the Tower card, the Fool card, and the Six of Swords.
That's his intentions?
Yes.
He wants to pop up all
He wants to just...
Pop up all of a sudden.
Yeah, he's ready to come right now. He wants to come out the woodworks. He's going to want you guys to... He's just going to want things to happen just all of a sudden, really fast, like freedom, maybe just have fun, maybe be adventurous. He definitely wants to take things. He's going to want to go from all this negativity to a more calmer state. He wants to, like, I feel like when you guys broke up, it was like out of nowhere, just like all of a sudden. He didn't really have time. Y'all didn't have time to process it. Everything happened so fast. You see these two people being thrown out of this tower. So it's like lightning struck, boom, you guys are out. Maybe something was exposed. It was a sudden upheaval. Something just chaos came out of nowhere. And he went on a fool's journey, right? And was single for some time. And it's been like, I think since the breakup, he hasn't been the same, right? So he wants to come back towards you because he feels like it's more peaceful. Your energy is more peaceful. He feels more grounded when he's around you, right? He's at a crossroads. He loves your energy. You're more caring, loving, romantic. I don't know what he experienced when you guys broke up. Maybe some karma, something, but he wants to come back to your energy more. He finds it more like nurturing, loving. It keeps him grounded. Maybe when he did something risky, or maybe he has, like, while y'all were away, he was just, I don't know, just things weren't right. But he wants to come back. He wants to reconcile, wants to take this relationship to a much better, secure state is what I'm getting.
Okay, so we've reached the last 10 minutes of the stream. So I'm going to start doing random picks. If you want to prioritize your question, feel free to send a dolphin, or you can send a donation to Adani's Cash App, which I put in
Yes,
chat.
we got 10 minutes left, guys. So we're going to prioritize the questions and take only those that are really serious. I'm so grateful to those that have donated gifts, and much gratitude and many blessings back to you. Because I'm using energy here, and we have to make an exchange of energy. So when you're just getting questions answered and you're not doing anything in return, it creates an unbalanced state, and the universe is all about balance. Spirit is about balance. So um there has to be an equal give and take. Okay, so it's good to get things free, but it's always nice to balance the energy and give something in return, because it is energy that's being used, and we have to thank the energy and bless it back. So all those that have taken the time to you know give me a gift, I'm grateful. Okay, so just wanted to put that out there. So last 10 minutes, I'm going to prioritize those that are actually given something. What do we got?
Okay. Where is that question? Oh, moving on. Victor asks, will Ashley from his work and him be in a romantic relationship in the future?
Okay. Divine Spirit, will Victor and Ashley be in a romantic relationship in the future? Will Victor and Ashley be in a romantic relationship in the future? Will Victor and Ashley be in a romantic relationship in the future? Will Victor and Ashley be in a romantic relationship in the future? Yes. You got all yeses with the Page of Pentacles. I see it's going to start very small. Maybe you guys will start like friends. Okay. But destiny is at play here. It's destined for you guys to be in each other's life. I do see that you guys work together, right? It's gonna grow. Okay, this situation is gonna start like from a friendship, but it's going to change, and it's going to grow and build into something much stronger. So yes, I do see you guys being in a romantic situation very soon. Right now, it's just on a friendship level, but I do see things taking off and becoming more secure, more stable, more grounded. Okay, this is going to end up being a very maybe you guys are soulmates with the Wheel of Fortune here. Y'all could be soulmates. It's not your first lifetime knowing Ashley. You might not recognize each other in this life, but there's a past life is destined for you guys to be together. Okay, it wasn't it didn't happen by mistake that you and her are working in the same job. The universe is bringing you guys together, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Next question.
Yana asks, does JK still harbor negative...
Thanks for the gift.
Does JK still harbor negative feelings towards her?
JK? Okay, and her name is?
Yana.
Divine Spirit, does JK still harbor negative feelings for JK? For Yana, does JK still harbor negative feelings for Yana? Does JK still have negative feelings towards Yana? Does JK still have negative feelings towards Hana? Ooh, I saw the Page of Cups, but I'm going to put it back. Does JK still have negative feelings towards Yana? Does JK still have negative feelings towards Yana? You got the Ace of Pentacles with a yes, Eight of Swords with a no, King of Swords with a yes. So it's almost like he goes back and forth. He's kind of conflicted about you, Yana, okay? He's kind of conflicted. Sometimes he want to come and have a new beginning with you, or, offer you a new beginning. Then he will come back and get into his head and start thinking about everything that happened between you guys, right? And then said, no, I'm not going to make any moves, okay? I see that he really had feelings for you with the King of Cups, but there was due to the negativity, the issues that you guys had, he just feels like he feels defeated. Like he gave up. He's pretty much given up. But I feel like seek something. He's still kind of low keys. He's still kind of low key, kind of. I don't know if he
Mm.
gets a reading on her or something. What do you think? Like with the high priestess, like there's something he's doing secretly though. There's something he's doing secretly.
He seems a little emotionally manipulative, in my opinion.
Yeah. What was her question? Will they? Does he?
Still harbor negative feelings. It's like he wants to move on, but he's still.
He's back and forth. He likes you today. He hates you the next day. So he still has this emotional connection to you, but he hates himself for having it. You know, like why do I keep thinking about her? Why do he's even tried to go and start something new with someone else, but it's hard for him to move forward. He's still stuck in your energy, right? So I think that's something he doesn't want you to know, that he goes through these emotional balance battles in his head over you, right? He hasn't gotten over you, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay. So he's mad. He hears your name. He gets angry. He sees your picture. He gets angry. Why? Because he has emotions for you. He's still kind of like, I don't know if he just doesn't want to admit the truth to himself. Okay. But he's still stuck in your energy. He's having a hard time moving forward.
Last question of the night.
Last question.
Because the mods have work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Giselle asks, what are Greg's intentions towards her?
What are Greg's intentions towards Giselle? Divine Spirit. What are Greg's intentions towards Giselle? What are Greg's intentions towards Giselle?
You're welcome.
You're welcome. What are Greg's intentions towards Giselle? Okay, this is Giselle. This is Greg. What are Greg's intentions? Okay. So this is Greg's side. Greg is 5 of Cups, Hangman, Knight of Cups, and 2 of Cups.
He wants to reconcile.
So it's almost like, and then you're the star, 6 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles with the 7 of Wands. And at the overall energy, I see that you guys had an ending with this relationship. This relationship was really good at one time, okay? He's focused on the negative things. He's regrets a lot of things. He's sad over the loss. He's seeing things from a completely different perspective now, okay? Maybe he's had time to reflect on everything, and he sees things. He sees where he didn't make the right move, right? He sees where he was self-limited. He didn't give you his best, potential, right? But he wants to come back in and, try to reconcile and make this new offer of love, and for you guys to be a couple to again. He really has love for you. Okay, he does have love for you, and he wants to come in and show you that. Okay, I see that you're the star card, so you're also in a place where you're ready to kind of like be open and vulnerable, and let healing come in. With the 6 of Swords, you want to move away from the drama. You're done with all the the storms and the negativity and running away, right? But Spirit is telling you, because I see that you're holding back. You're not really open. Your heart is not open, right? You're protecting yourself, and you're standing your ground and being defensive. So if you want this relationship, you need to open up a little bit more Let him know how you really feel. You know, as the star card is naked, be transparent, be open with your emotions. Okay, don't withhold so he won't sit around not knowing exactly what you really want, right? And sometimes you might need to let him know what you want in this relationship, what will make you happy, okay? So he wants to reconcile. He wants you guys back together again. And that's what I got.
All right. That ends this session.
Thank you to everybody that came out. I will upload this live on my YouTube channel. So come on over there and subscribe. If you had a question answered and you want to hear it again, you can watch it over there. Okay, so I am going to upload it there maybe in a few hours, no later than morning time in the US where I am right now. Okay. All right. On that note, much love, everyone. Stay blessed and see you next time. Bye-bye.